I was broke, flat broke. Not I have no new shoes broke. Not I'll skip coffee today broke. I mean, no idea how I'd pay rent next week broke. I had a job I hated, bills I couldn't escape, and a dream that felt impossible. People told me, Wall Street isn't for people like you. I smiled politely and nodded. But inside, something in me refused to accept that as truth. I didn't know where to start. I didn't have mentors, connections, or fancy degrees. I had a laptop, a few dollars, and hours I wasn't willing to waste. At first, I made mistakes. Big ones. I spent nights staring at numbers I didn't understand. I bought stocks because a YouTube video said so. I sold because my emotions told me to. Every mistake cost me something, sometimes a little, sometimes everything I could risk. But slowly, I noticed patterns. I realized the market wasn't random chaos. It had rules, subtle rules, hidden signals. Things most people ignored because they were too scared, too impatient, or too distracted. I started learning, really learning, not just charts or numbers. I studied human behavior, psychology, and decision-making. I treated the market like a puzzle I had to solve, piece by piece. The first time I made a real, life-changing profit, I didn't celebrate. I couldn't. It was too small. But it was proof. Proof that I wasn't invisible. Proof that a person with nothing could compete with the giants. Then came the grind. Early mornings, late nights, endless reading, tracking every trade, every mistake, every win. Every day, I became a little better, smarter, sharper, a little less afraid. And slowly, doors started opening. I met people who shared secrets they never shared online. I got access to information, to strategies, to insights that felt like peeking behind the curtain. It wasn't instant. It wasn't easy. Some days, I lost everything I risked. Some days, I questioned my sanity, but I kept going because I realized something crucial. The market rewards patience, discipline, and curiosity more than it rewards money. Years later, I walked into a Wall Street office for the first time as a legitimate trader. I wasn't flashy. I didn't have connections, but I had something better: experience, resilience, and a mind trained to see opportunity where others saw chaos. From broke to trading on one of the world's biggest financial stages. Not because I was lucky, not because I had a silver spoon, but because I refused to be ordinary, because I learned the hidden rules, because I kept showing up, even when it felt impossible. Now, when I look back at that empty apartment, the past feels surreal. The fear, the uncertainty, the hunger. It wasn't easy, but it was necessary. Every setback, every sleepless night, every moment I doubted myself taught me a lesson money can't buy. And the truth is, most people never start because they want the result without the journey. They want Wall Street without the grind. They want wealth without the learning. But if you're willing to start broke, stay curious, and commit to the process, the world suddenly becomes a place where even someone like me can not just survive, but thrive. The question is, are you willing to start?